Hey guys, I just came back from going out and looking for a ton of horses, and I went really far away and everything, and I searched and I searched, and I went off that way, and I went off that way, and I went off that way, I also went off that way. So there are no horses on this seed. It doesn't seem like it, because I've traveled over 2,000 blocks in every direction, and I've searched islands and everything, and there's an extreme hills biome and ice plains biome and stuff over there. But there is no plains biome with horses. So sadly, I don't think there will be any horses on this. I have a project that I have in mind, and we're about to start that. This is a spawning system. I'm sure some of you could tell just by looking at it right away. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all these spawning platforms all around, and they'll be in a 2-block high area. And right here I have half slab so that spiders can't spawn. And the spawning platforms each have 8 spawning spots, and there are 12 spawning platforms per story. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it like this, so that what they do is they spawn here, and it doesn't take long for them to wander off, and they wander off down into this water stream, and the water stream carries them down into a central area where they are going to fall down into I think it's like 25 blocks, so that they die instantly. And I think I'll put it at 30 just in case. And I think I'm going to put a platform at 20 with the piston door, so that I can set it up as an XP system, which we'll need eventually. And so the reason that it's too high is that once the mobs wander off, they can't swim and jump back up. And so, as you can see here, I can't get back up here, and they'll just flow with the water current, and the water stream starts at 8 blocks away, so that it stops immediately, and I don't have to use any signs to keep water from flowing and all that stuff. There will be walls around this to make it pitch black. I think I'll just make it real small this time, so I think I'm going to set it up at probably 2 to 3 floors. I'm gonna make it out of this birch wood, since I have the tree farm right over there, and I've been getting plenty of wood. I'll show you. While I was designing this and working on other stuff, I have been harvesting the wood, so I have quite a bit of it. This bottom chest was full, and I have all these stacks of birch wood. It's working out really well, and as you can see, all the trees are grown. If I went to harvest that, I would go through probably the 2 axes, or 1.5 axes, stone axes, and it wouldn't, by the time I finished, a lot of it would be grown back. It takes a long time to completely harvest everything. I finished building the little spawner system, and so I just finished that. And I also did a little bit of caving. Got some iron. Mainly got a bunch of iron, which is always good to have a bunch of. Found another dungeon. Got another saddle, even though I can't find any horses. Got another name tag, gold horse armor, and there were a bunch of discs, but I only took a 13 because I thought I didn't have one, and a cat. So now we have 3 music discs. So let's go ahead and put this in. Actually, you know what? I like this one better. It starts off fairly slow, but you know. So while we were caving, also found a bit of diamonds. So made like a diamond pickaxe and a crafting table, and or not a crafting table, an enchanting table, right? Enchanting table, yeah. And then a record player, a jukebox. So that's how I got all of the enchanting stuff and everything. So let's go look at the mob system. And also, I do believe I did this during this episode. I'm not quite sure all that I did while I was offline or not recording, because this is like a couple weeks after I recorded the first half of this. So I went out and I got some pigs and some sheep and stuff, and yeah, so that's where I got that dye from. And I'm not sure, but I think I set that farm up, the little small farm. So I haven't had very much food, so I've just been eating zombie flesh because it's really easy to get using this mob system. So I have this all set up and everything. That's how it looks from below. There's I believe there's 100 spawning spaces per floor, and I realized that I got this idea from Etho. Like I didn't realize that I was building one just like Etho's, but yeah. So yeah, so this is what goes on. A bunch of mobs just drop and they fall into this hopper, and all their stuff goes into here. And that was actually the fastest I've heard it running. And so I just have this little tower set up, I guess. And here, let's get a look at this from afar. Eventually I'll probably make it like 10 stories or something to improve the speed and stuff. There we go. So yeah, that's how it looks. I'll probably turn this into better colors and everything. It's just what I had the most abundant source of and everything. So yeah, that's the mob system. Yeah, and so my tree farm's still working well, and I replenished most of my resources after building this. Yeah, I have a couple projects planned that we could do here soon, and I'm thinking of moving out of that little hole that we're in. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye bye.